Hi, this is Mike, WB4HUC. Today is December 31st. Tonight is straight key night. It's about almost 5 p.m. local time here. So straight key night will start in about an hour. And I'll be using the Kent straight key here, which is up to the right. The other two are the Bengali magnetic paddle, and then on the far left is the old Palm mini paddle that I've had for about 20 years. The black piece underneath the paddle is the base to the paddle, which has a couple of magnets in it, and those magnets hold the paddle to that metal base that's underneath. But I won't be using the paddles for straight key night, of course. I'm going to start out using this FT817, which I have connected to an external speaker, and then down here I have it connected to the LDG Z11 QRP tuner. And if you watch, when I press the tune button on the tuner, you'll see the radio change to packet mode very quickly, and then it'll go back to CW mode. So that's real quick. So this will help me if I operate bands that need a tuner. This will work very well. And so what else? If QRP doesn't work, the radio, is a 5-watt radio. So if I'm not having any luck with that, I'll switch to the Ten-Tec Omni 7, which is my main radio, and then there's the watt meter. And the watt meter can be used on either the 7300 or the Omni or the FT817. This coax switch allows me to switch either of the three rigs into the amplifier, tuner, antenna system. And then this little audio switch is a stereo audio switch. So the amplifier keying lines from each radio go into the switch and then out to the amplifier, so I can select which rig keys the amplifier by just selecting it here. The middle position I haven't labeled yet, but that's the FT817. And then the CW keys and paddles can be switched between radios at the same time, so that's a stereo switch. And I forget which is which, but the left channel switches the amplifier keying line, and the right channel switches the key and paddles, or maybe it's the other way around. And then here's the wind keyer that I use that's connected to my logging program and to the computer and other things. So I'm all set to go. And the key and the paddles, like I said, I won't be using the paddles for straight key night, but I can use either of these without having to do any other switching. Once the radio is selected, then I don't have to do anything else. I can use the key or I can use this paddle or this paddle. So the way these are wired in, they're all wired in sort of in parallel with each other, and I can switch to either without having to push any buttons or do anything other than just operate whichever one I want to operate. So that's going to be it. I'll stick with the low power as long as that works. When that stops working, I'll switch to this radio, and we'll see how it goes. But I always enjoy straight key night. I'm looking forward to it tonight, and so hopefully I'll work some of you on the air, perhaps. We'll see. Anyway, I guess that's about it, so thank you for watching.